Hi everyone, I'm using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart for our daily reading. I'll choose 3 cards, take some from the base of the pack, and I'll also choose 3 from the Destiny pack, as well as we're at the beginning of this powerful new week. So I'm asking for some guidance. Ooh, some navigation. There's a card flew out there. I'll leave it till the end. The highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video. So there we have 1. Just breathe. The 4 of Swords. The 2 of Swords. And the 9 of Swords. These are all the base of the swords are all our thoughts. The base of the pack is the Wheel of Fortune, the 9 of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands, the Justice. Okay. So that we've been guided to really come into and activate our healing frequency within, connecting to our spirit, breathing the love of God in through our crown, into our hearts, down our arms, into our hands, and placing our hands wherever we are holding any discomfort, any tension. Could be our crown because of the immense downloads that we're all receiving just now, and that will bring up anything that is in need of healing. So any thoughts, conflicting thoughts that may be arising, conflicting thoughts that are creating an uncomfortable feeling within, could be a indecisiveness, not knowing what's going to happen in our future, and that could be bringing something up within us. The 9 of Swords, facing our darkest fears, knowing that they're illusion. So we may be having some disruption in our sleep. Dreams, definitely, very, very spiritual dreams. The swords are all around our mental, our thoughts. But there's healing coming through, and Mercury does move into Aquarius, which is a big shift from Capricorn, being in the earth sign of Capricorn, moving into the higher mind of Aquarius. So anything that's not in keeping with our higher consciousness, those thoughts that are blocking us from rising up into the higher consciousness, those thoughts that keep us stuck in the old patterns, will be coming up, presenting themselves to the point where we can be doing our own heading. So they're coming up to just be set free. We're going through major changes within as well. The 10 of the Wheel of Fortune is things starting to change now. We've come through the first moving of the wheel, the change of the wheel in bulk. So things are starting to change now. We're moving into lighter time. This is a positive card. connected to Jupiter, which is the lucky planet. And so things are starting to move now, and Jupiter is in Taurus, so it's all around our earthly realm. So things starting to feel better. We're going to start seeing more positive things happening in our lives, positive outcomes. So this is on its way out. We're pushing through that now. It's got no hold on us any longer. It really hasn't. And we're feeling the luck, we're feeling the Christ consciousness that we're connecting with, because this card is the Buddha consciousness and holds lots of luck. The Nine of Wands, asking us to rest, to really listen to what's going on, and to maybe do a gratitude. You sat there making a list, maybe do a gratitude journal, maybe writing and burning on these energies, writing and burning, so we're not suppressing them and carrying out and moving forward with them. We're starting to pay attention to them and know that they are blocking us. So if we have any kind of judgment to ourselves or others, we will block our own dreams, we will block our own fulfillment of life. So maybe writing writing and burning on thoughts that are blocking us, any fears that may come up, any old conversations that may be arising, just doing some writing and burning. Because if we try and move forward with them, the next card after this is the Ten of Wands, which is complete, but it's burnout, it's overburden. So saying no when, if it's something that we're not feeling, being able to say no without any guilt, maybe writing and burning on any heaviness that we may have with saying no, not feeling shame or anything else, letting these feelings now come, write and burn on them, allowing them to move through our bodies onto paper, into and burning them and then scattering them. And Monday the sun is in Sagittarius, and that's the element of fire, so staying focused on our vision and whatever may, those little things that may be just tapping at us or triggering us, write and burn on them and let them go. The Six of Pentacles is asking us to stay in balance of being able to give and receive in that beautiful aligned place of gratitude and love, of sharing. And wherever there may be any kind of resistance, again, write and burn on it. Anything where we can't give, where we feel that we can't give to a situation or a person, where there's some resistance there, to push through that, because where we are finding resistance in giving, we block our own flow off. So it's working on that, write and burn on any resistance of that you feel that we may feel that we can't give in a certain situation, and allow that flow, because as we give, we receive, and then we have the Justice card, which is bringing us into that place of karma, what we can't give to, what we cannot give to a person and where we go into resistance, then it blocks it all up from coming into our energy field. And you can see there she's moved through that barren place now, and she's stepping into spirit and realizing that when we come into that alignment and we detach from the fear of giving, or the fear of saying no, or the fear of what other people may think of us, when we let go of all that, we start stepping into our own sovereignty. And this is what all this week is about, stepping into our own sovereignty. And the new moon on the 11th, is on the 10th, sorry, is on a universal day of 11. So again, that's the doorway taking us through up into the ethereal, into the mystical. So anything that's stopping us, anything that's weighing down on us to really do the writing and burning, instead of having it going round in our head, get it on paper, and we don't put anybody's name, but just how the situation is making us feel. And as we burn, and I'm getting really warm while I'm speaking, as we burn it, it transmutes it. It transmutes the energy, because we are letting the universe know we served. We don't need to keep going through this lesson any longer. We're coming into alignment. We're coming into that exhale and inhale, a nice balance. And then we have the Ace of Wands, new beginnings coming in. So the death of the old, all that's on its way out now. We're writing and burning, or it's going to fade away, and things are starting to really shift. And then we have success. The card that jumped out was number 8, and we're in the 8th year. Success and growth. As we focus on love, is the love there, that leaf in his head. He's focusing on love and allowing that to grow in his life. And as we shift our thoughts to things that we enjoy and love, that's what happens. We change the reality all around us. So I'm asking now for a message from the destiny, the spirit of the destiny. There we have where the Four of Swords, we have the Sun, and again the Sun is doing some powerful activations that's coming down, and that solar, that plasma, platonic light is bringing in immense healing. All we have to do is let go and allow what is no longer serving us to be transmuted in that beautiful light that we have within the light of the Holy Spirit. Asking for. So there's now a scything, there's a taking away of this. This is coming to the end, and it's doing that spring clean of our heads. You can see the scythe doing the cultivation of anything that's weakening us through our mental. And then asking for some clarity for the 9th. And the 9th, we have the luckiest card in the spread. So whatever's fearing you, let it go, because there are beautiful outcomes coming in, looks coming in, starting to see things now really progressing in our lives. We're not feeling trapped or anxious any longer, looking at things now changing, look changing in our lives. So there's a real cultivation going on and moving away from this, and starting to see through the fears of the illusion, which creates look, a change of our look. So when we start to envisage everything going right in our lives and having that belief, then it does. And it might not be that situation that turns right, but ultimately something better happens in our lives, something more positive, something that really brings so much joy into our lives. So look, starting to change now, and this is confirmation of this card, the Wheel of Fortune. We're moving from that time now where our mental head ruled our heart, trying to overprotect it, looking at everything, all the worst case scenarios. We're not doing that any longer. We're now focusing on everything going right and enjoying life. So beautiful cards for today. So I'm sending so much love, and have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Thank you for listening. God bless. Thank you.